Greetings, YouTube. This is Fragments of Memory, aka the Armchair Philosopher. On Facebook, I put up a comment that basically said, sometimes it isn't the right wing conservative that will do you dirty. Sometimes the person that does you dirty isn't always a beer swilling, truck driving redneck, and I put those words in quotes. Sometimes the person that will do you the most dirty, or the dirtiest, will be a black, militant, Afrocentric, incense burning, spitting spoken words, smelling of Egyptian musk or blue Nile, wearing locks in his hair, that type of brother. Sometimes that brother will do you the dirtiest of the dirty. Now, I wasn't only sent focusing on the conscious brother or the Afrocentric type of brother in that commentary. I also can point to the black preachers sitting in the pulpit of the black church. I can point to doctors and lawyers who get their degrees that are black. I can point to black politicians. So sometimes, as I believe this quote is attributed to Zora Neale Hurston, my skin folk ain't necessarily my kinfolk. And that might be a paraphrase, but don't get me wrong. I have a love and a fear for my black people. I love my black people and I fear my black people all at the same time. But I want to just throw out there that not everyone who's black or talks black speak always has your best interest at heart. And I've said in my past videos, like, sometimes you have those Afrocentric, conscious type of brothers who are very, and sisters who will wear the head wraps and wear the cowrie shells and be worse than the so-called Negroes in the street. Will have promiscuity going on, will have backbiting and manipulation. And in some cases, I'll say that sometimes that brother in the street has treated me just a little bit better than the so-called Afrocentric person or the so-called super saved sanctified person. So, yeah, and you know the type. You know those older ladies that they have a Bible scripture for everything, and they saved and they go to church and they go to young people meeting, old people meeting, they go to the prayer worship and dance service and everything else, and can be the most spiritually dark people on the planet. Can be elitist, can be self-righteous. So I just wanted to say that don't assume that just because someone is black that they're always on your side or have your best interest at heart. People like Star Parker and Juan Williams, can tell you that. Or people like Clarence Thomas and Ward Connerly, you can see that. So just remember that. And this is in no way to disparage the good work that blacks of any persuasion have done for one another. I just want to point out that not everyone that wears the title or possesses the title really has the ability. And that sometimes you shouldn't let your race be your only basis for unity. Well, take care. And that's my 2 cents. Be easy.